Welcome to today's cryptocurrency news. Cryptocurrency prices today.
The price of Bitcoin, BTC, to US dollar, USDT, has increased by -1.44% compared to the same day last year, while the price of Ethereum, ETH, to USDT has increased by -2.25% compared to the same day last year, and the price of Binance Smart Chain, BNB, to USDT has increased by -1.31% compared to the same day last year.
Latest news.
Crypto wallet hardware maker, Ledger, lays off 10% of staff. Ledger, a crypto wallet hardware maker, is cutting 10% of its staff, according to CoinDesk. The news was initially reported by Bloomberg. The company's CEO, Pascal Gauthier, stated that macroeconomic headwinds are limiting the company's ability to generate revenue and it must reduce roles across the global business. The company has 734 employees, so the 10% cut would mean the elimination of roughly 88 jobs. This comes just months after Ledger announced it had raised most of a $1 million funding round at around a $1.4 billion valuation. Job losses in the crypto industry have become the norm during this bear market. Chainalysis, a blockchain analytics firm, also laid off 10% of its staff earlier this week. StarsArena patches exploit after funds drained in attack. StarsArena, a web-free social media app, suffered a loss of funds due to a malicious attack on October 5. The app allows users to purchase shares or tokenized assets provided by content creators, who grant access to exclusive content and other benefits. The daily transaction count on the Avalanche network increased by over 100% between October 3 and 4. Reallocate spread the news of the attack on Twitter, claiming that StarsArena is being drained of funds. The StarsArena team confirmed the attack, with a war against the app, and assured users that the platform's vulnerabilities have been patched. Crypto trader wins $310,000 in Taiwan's tax receipt lottery. A trader on Taiwan's MyCoinMax crypto exchange has won $310,000 in the country's monthly tax receipt lottery. The monthly tax receipt lottery requires retailers with a certain amount of revenue to provide customers with an official receipt, which doubles as a lottery ticket number. The electronic copy of the receipt is also sent to tax authorities, who run a monthly draw for cash prizes. MyCoin, Taiwan's largest crypto exchange, is subject to this lottery system as every trade made on its platform generates taxable profit and service fees. The scheme was first introduced in the 1950s to incentivize tax compliance. Bitcoin navigates 88% resistance as market awaits new local low. Bitcoin, BTC, experienced a rejection at $28,000 and experienced a downward turn, with a loss of up to $700, following the Wall Street opening on October 5. The co-founder of Material Indicators, Keith Allen, suggests a potential trading range for BTC USD going forward, with a break of this range potentially leading to losses for many traders. Michael Van de Poppy and Trader Ollie offer different strategies based on the Relative Strength Index, RSI, fluctuations. Ex-developer testifies about FTX's $1 deficit during Sam Bankman-Fried's trial. FTX founder Sam SBF Bankman-Fried's criminal trial saw former developer Adam Yedidia testify about the $1 billion deficit FTX reported before its bankruptcy. Yedidia revealed he found a bug in FTX's code that kept its liabilities unchanged, triggering the accounting errors. He also informed Bankman-Fried about the bug and their conversation about the time frame for the company to be bulletproof again. Yedidia quit FTX after revelations about Alameda using customer deposits to repay its loans without disclosing this to customers. He also revealed a confrontation with SBF near a paddle tennis court in the Bahamas about the $1 billion hole, during which SBF attempted to reassure him about the situation. The trial, which commences October 3, will continue through November. The prosecutor's witnesses expected to testify include Ellison, Gary Wang, and Nishad Singh. Blockticity mints certifications for $225 million in products on Avalanche. Blockchain startup Blockticity has minted $225 million million worth of certificates of authenticity for products on Layer 1 Avalanche. The first round of minting includes hemp, psychedelic mushrooms, and kratom. Blockticity provides certificates of authenticity for possessions through its Certificate of Analysis (COA) as an NFT verification system. ACS Laboratory, a US hemp and cannabis lab, has used Blockticity to mint over 35,000 COAs, amounting to a value of around 2.75 million. The goal of minting the certifications is to enable users to trace the COAs back to the original laboratory, access product test results, and prevent fraudsters from exploiting the COAs through QR code tampering or data alterations. ACS Laboratory and Blockticity previously collaborated on the launch of the first national hemp COA as an NFT on the NFT platform, Moonwalk. Friend.tech responds to SimSwap attacks with account login changes. Friend.tech, a decentralized social network, has updated its login methods to prevent SimSwap attacks. Users can now change their login methods, but users who have entered incorrect passcodes may be locked out of their accounts. The update was made in response to user complaints about the lack of two-factor authentication. The platform has also revealed that it has been exposed to vulnerabilities and over 100 Ether has been drained due to SimSwap attacks. Despite these issues, Friend.tech has seen a significant increase in revenue with surges totaling 10,663 Ether and its total value locked exceeding 30,000 Ether. Ethereum network fees dropped to lowest since November 2022, potentially signaling price rebound. Ethereum's network fees have dropped to some of their lowest levels, with an average of $1.13, according to CryptoPotato. This could indicate that Ethereum is preparing for a price rebound. The last time Ethereum gas fees went below $1.15, it experienced a price bottom and eventually corrected, raising the probability of a utility and price rise. The recent developments are also related to the launch of ETH futures, exchange-traded funds, ETFs, in the US, which has set the crypto market abuzz with anticipation. The launch of 9 ETFs has expanded the landscape for institutional investment in one of the world's largest blockchain networks, while the trading volumes of the 9 ETFs at launch and present have been lower than expected. Sway Foundation to reallocate 117 million SUI tokens for ecosystem development. The Sway Foundation plans to reallocate 117 million released SUI tokens, worth 41 million, and inject them into various channels. The reallocated resources will support the thriving ecosystem of Sway, including grants to developers for building the next generation of decentralized applications on the network. The funds will also support Sway's advanced deepbook CLB, automated market makers, liquidity staking, and lending protocols on the network. The reallocated SUI tokens represent 13.6% of the circulating supply and 1% of the total supply, and will not affect the circulating supply. Bitcoin outperforms US dollar amid Eggflation, says Federal Reserve data. Bitcoin is outperforming the US dollar in terms of inflation, according to data from the St. Louis Fed. The Fed measured the price fluctuations of a dozen X in Bitcoin and USD since January 2021 and found that Bitcoin has edged out the dollar. The data suggests that Bitcoin's anti-inflation value has been realized over the longer time frame, with Bitcoin holders needing fewer Satoshis to purchase the same amount of X compared to USD users. Despite its volatility, the cost of a dozen X in Bitcoin was significantly higher pre-halving in 2019. The St. Louis Fed's data suggests that Bitcoin could be a better store of value against inflation despite its volatility. DOJ targets luxury jets owned by Sam Bankman-Fried for forfeiture. The U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ, has stated that 2 luxury jets owned by Sam Bankman-Fried may be seized due to charges filed against him. The jets, a Bombardier Global and an Embraer Legacy, are in dispute between FTX, the government, and Island Air Capital, the aviation company managing the flight operations. The DOJ filing states that the jets may be forfeited because of crimes detailed in Count 1 through 4 and 7 of Indictment 22 CR. 673 lakh. The U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, brought a suit against SBF, Alameda Research, and FTX for alleged violations of the Commodity Exchange Act. Bankman-Fried is already on trial for multiple charges linked to FTX's downfall. The trial began with jury selection on October 3, with both the prosecution and defense teams presenting opening arguments the next day. Alethea AI partners with AWS startups to expand infrastructure and meet user demands. Amazon Web Services, AWS, has announced a strategic partnership with Alethea AI, a smart metaverse project, to expand its infrastructure. Alethea AI will use AWS GPU and computing resources to meet the demands of millions of users. AWS Startups is a program offered by AWS to help startups leverage its cloud services to drive business growth. The program provides resources such as tools, documentation, and support to help startups begin using AWS. Key witnesses to testify on Day 3 of Sam Bankman-Fried's trial. Sam Bankman-Fried, ex-CEO of FTX, is on trial in New York City for fraud and conspiracy. The defense and prosecution have different narratives about Bankman-Fried, with the prosecution presenting evidence of deceitful marketing campaigns and Bankman-Fried's own tweets. Two key witnesses testify on the first day, including French trader Marc Juillard, who lost 4 million Bitcoin, and Adam Yedidiah, a former employee of Alameda Research and FTX. The trial continues with key witnesses Yedidiah and Gary Wang expected to testify in the afternoon.
Thank you for watching today.
Bless the audience to make a lot of money in the currency circle. It is hoped that the audience can grasp investment opportunities, invest rationally, and earn reasonable returns. At the same time, the audience is also reminded that investment is risky and needs to be treated with caution, and they should not blindly follow suit or overtrade.